I told you we're doing everything over here, bro. We're react. I'm not a reactor, bro. I'm not a reactor, bro. I'm not a reactor. But I saw this. I had to react to this, bro. I had to. I promise you, I had to. This video is about Drake. It's about Drake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Drake the GOAT. Drake is the GOAT, bro. That man has literally single-handedly probably shaped my life in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Drake was like a blessing from the skies. Watching him on Degrassi. Yes, I watched Degrassi. I mean, not really. I didn't really watch Degrassi like that, but I did watch Degrassi, you know. When, you know, it was like one of those shows that you know, it was like one of those shows that if it was on, you know, you'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of one of those. But seeing Aubrey Drake Grant on there as a little kid to now him with this $1 million, it's not even a mansion. This is a whole, I don't even know what you would call this, bro. Drake, bro. I hope one day, you know, I'm not gonna say hope. I said I will eventually one day probably get to that. Hopefully. I gotta say hopefully, because like looking at it and thinking about it, like, bro, Drake, bro, like, what? $100 million mansion, bro. $100 million mansion, bro. Like, what? Wheelchair Jimmy. Imagine seeing Wheelchair Jimmy 20 some years later, and he got a $100 million mansion. Drake is the GOAT. Drake is the GOAT. I don't know why I got so excited to see this, but I saw this. Look at Drake, man. So inspirational. Bro, I had to click on this, bro. I had shouts out to the richest, bro. This is the first time I've ever seen anything on their videos, but I had to check it out, bro. It had Drake on the title, and it says inside Drake's $100 million mansion. Now, clearly, I'm pretty sure they didn't actually get access to the mansion. Clearly, I'm pretty sure Drake doesn't want nobody in his damn mansion. I mean, even though we've seen it, what's the song, the Tootsie Slide, and he had like one more song that he introduced it. That man's house is, yeah, yeah, bro, like, what the, like, what, bro? If I had $100 million, and it's not even an ugly house either. I know it took him like, what, 4 years or something to build this. He had it in the works, but still, I mean, it came out. Bro, what is that, bro? Y'all see that tub? Did y'all see this tub? Hold on. Bro, what? What even is that? What even is that, bro? That's a clean ass tub, bro. I would never take a shower ever a day in my life if I had a tub like that. Look, there's only 2 men on this earth. I'm not gonna even say it because it's about to be on some gay shit. But just know, bro, LeBron and Drake are the GOATs. I know they get a lot of hate, but if you don't get a lot of hate, that just proves that you're not doing it. You're not doing your job. If you get a lot of hate, that means, you know, you're doing something right. And these two honestly don't even deserve the hate that they get, but they get astronomically a lot of hate, a lot of criticisms. But at the same time, Emily, if you're the best, you know, that's when it comes to it. It sucks that people want it, that just constantly just talk shit about Drake and LeBron, and, you know, us. I would say fans. I'm not really a fan of nobody other than probably those two, in my opinion. I don't believe in being a fan of somebody. You know what I'm saying? You could fuck with people heavy, you know what I'm saying? That's a different thing. But you know what I'm saying, being an absolute fan of somebody, that's just on a totally different level. To me, at least to me. And I would say if as far as a fan level goes, I would say I'm actually a fan of LeBron and Drake. For sure. 100%. 100%. I am. You know what I'm saying? It's different when it's people that you never met a day in your life, but yet they somehow was able to at least affect some part of your life. Some part of your life. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole goes up there too. J. Cole has a special place in my heart because he definitely helped me through a lot of shit too. You know what I'm saying? I would say J. Cole is for sure definitely special place in my heart. I hate when people talk shit about J. Cole, but you know, at the same time, it's like it is what it is. You know. J. Cole's also the GOAT. So is Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? There's only very few people in this world that really changed or impact something in my life in particular, and I have to fucking, you know what I'm saying? They GOAT status for that. So why did I go in that long spiel, bro? Let's keep on going. That's crazy. He obviously has a.
In 2019, Drake made number 5 on Forbes' list of the richest rappers, and he was the youngest on the list by 10 years. The Toronto-born...
Wait, number 5? Wait, wait! I'm trying to think. What rappers are richer than Drake? Okay, so I know for sure Jay-Z is, because ain't he a billionaire or something like that? Didn't Kanye just recently became a billionaire as well? We're just talking about rappers. Kanye is also the GOAT. Also, that's also another man that I highly respect a hell of a lot. I hate when niggas talk about Kanye too. Kanye is the GOAT. Y'all seen it. I got Kanye merch. I got Kanye everything. I don't got Yeezys though. I never owned a pair of Yeezys, but you know, hopefully one day I get some Yeezys. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, bro. I don't care what you gotta say, bro. You can call it hype beast, whatever, bro. You can call it hype beast, whatever. Now, if the shoe is trash, then you know it's gonna be trash, and I'm not gonna buy it. I heard it was comfortable. That's the only reason why I really wanted to buy it. Not only because it's Kanye, but I heard it was very comfortable shoe, and I love comfortable shoes, so I would definitely buy it if it's comfortable. But if it ain't comfortable, then I ain't buying it. I don't give a damn, bro. That's the reason why I didn't buy it the first time, because at least the first models, they said they weren't as comfortable as the newer models, so that's why I didn't buy it. But Jay-Z, Kanye, are we saying Diddy? Is Diddy's not a rapper, is he? He's not a rapper, right? Do they consider Diddy a rapper? I never heard of. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? You know, black excellence, all that good things, you know what I'm saying? But I never heard it. Well, I take that back. I did hear one Diddy song, but that's because I was watching a documentary of something. So that's probably why I heard that song. Other than that, I never heard a Diddy song a day in my life. I didn't know he even rapped. I thought he was just like a businessman or something like that. But that's only 3 if we're even counting Diddy. They said top 5. So who's like, I don't know.
Born hip-hop star has found success hard and fast, and he likes to live his life the same way.
I don't know about hard and fast. His success definitely took a while.
Running OVO and spoiling his son, Drake has found lots of uses.
Bro, that whole thing with his son, bro, that shit was wild, bro. That shit was wild. You know what I'm saying? But just like Bronny, Adonis, he's the second coming, bro. I could see why he had his skepticisms, and I could see why he didn't want to. He was hiding the world from his, or hiding the world from his kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew a lot of people were probably talking mad shit about his son, which is fucked up because like that's his kid at the end of the day, bro. Y'all fucked up for talking shit about his kid. And Pusha T, you fucked up for that, bro. You that was a bitch move, bro. That was a bitch move. But we that's another topic for another day, bro. Adonis cool, bro. Y'all better leave that little kid alone. He only a little kid, bro. Anything that got something to do with Drake, y'all want to find something negative about. How y'all gonna talk shit about a kid, bro? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
For his $150 million net worth. His latest expense is a $100 million custom-designed compound called the Embassy. You know you're curious about how Drake spends his fortune, so let's dive right in and find out.
In the middle of Hackney hustling, it could be in music, you could be building houses, you could be doing whatever, but...
Drake's private compound in Bridle Path, Toronto is built to give the superstar some privacy. The rapper even got special permission from the city of Toronto to build the fences around his house twice the legal height. And he also shelled out about $1 million for tall trees to put around the property. It's no wonder that the private neighborhood, which has housed celebrities like Celine Dion and even Prince, is called Millionaire's Row. But why wouldn't you want top-notch security at a brand new luxury mansion nicknamed the Embassy? Once you get past those fences, Drake's new home welcomes you.
I don't blame Drake. If I was Drake, I would do the same thing. I would definitely do the same thing, bro. You gotta be different. I mean, Prince, golly. Yeah, that's millionaire money right there. But if I was Drake, I definitely would have done the same thing. Especially he got special permission from the city themselves for him to be able to do that. Which I don't see why it would be such a, bad thing for him to build fences higher than what they supposed, what's the legal premise for that? But hey, it is what it is. This man got a big ass driveway.
Wood and bronze.
Bro, they need to bring back MTV Cribs, bro. They need to bring back MTV Cribs, dude. Seriously, they need to bring it back. And Drake will definitely be the season finale for the MTV reunion, because we gotta see, bro. We have this. Look at how many floors this man has.
But the 50,000 square foot custom mansion isn't meant to just look.
50,000?
It's supposed to be practical too, which is why Drake and architect Ferris Rafali designed it with some of the rapper's favorite hobbies in mind. The home has an NBA regulation-sized indoor basketball court, so that Drake and his friends can get in a quick game of ball before they head to his private recording studio. The studio comes complete with a cozy lounge decorated with some of Drake's favorite action figures. And that's not the only impressive collection Drake has. He has an entire room called the Awards Room, where he displays all of his achievements. And just off of that, he has a hallway devoted to his collection of sports jerseys. After a hard day of work, Drake can relax and entertain friends in the Great Room. With its 44-foot-high ceilings and tons of room to kick back, the Great Room also holds two of the most expensive pieces of decor in the entire house. The first is a Bossendorfer bespoke grand piano, designed by his architect Ferris.
Drake don't even play the piano. He don't even play the piano. What?
Rafali and Takashi Murakami. In the U.S., a Bossendorfer can cost anywhere between $756,000 to $560,000.
They're expensive,
so
because
Drake
they're basically
timepieces. A good amount of his decor budget on this statement piece. The second epic piece of decor is a replica of the Metropolitan chandelier. Over 20,000 pieces of hand-cut Swarovski crystal make up the grand chandelier, which is the second largest of its kind in the world. But despite the luxury, Drake would much rather spend his time in his 3,200 square foot master bedroom suite.
Like,
we know
why?
you'd love to kick back in that bed, but just wait until you get a look at the in-suite bedroom. The centerpiece of the epic bathroom is probably that 4,000-pound tub of black marble. It was carved from one single block of marble, making it one of the most unique.
Bro, you know you're rich. Bro, you know you're rich when you just... when you got a whole slab of marble as your bathtub, bro. You know you rich when you just have a whole slab of marble, bro. I know that must feel like no pause on this. But I'm pretty sure when Drake is in there, places butt cheeks right on that marble, I know he feels rich as hell.
What?
Bro. I know he feels rich. At that point, you know you made it, bro. What? And why is his master bedroom so big? His master bedroom's more than half the size of my house. That's damn near almost the whole size of my house. My whole house that has 3 rooms, bro. 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms. That's his whole, let me make it clear, that is his whole master bedroom. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Unique pieces in Drake's house. It goes well with the eloquently epic 2-story closet.
I like it though. I like the black marble though. I really do.
This massive closet, but Drake told Architectural Digest that it was designed with raw luxury materials like amethyst, rock crystal, and even diamond.
Yeah.
The entire master suite is surrounded by 1,100 square feet of covered terraces, so that even chilly Toronto winters don't keep him cooped up inside the house. But for some real relaxation, Drake doesn't just sit on his terrace. For some much-needed R&R, the star can retire to one of his 2 saunas, spend an hour in the massage room, or take a dip in his indoor or outdoor pool. The indoor pool is made of black granite and has a black light, so Drake can change up the room's atmosphere for any occasion.
Bro! Are you serious? He said not 1 pool, but 2 pools. 2 pools, Drake? Seriously, 2 pools? The amount of video, bro, the amount of content that you can make in them pools, bro. And I'm not talking only about YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? Also, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Yeah!
Atmosphere seems pretty important to Drake, since he also has a high-tech singing toilet outfitted with customizable neon lighting. When it's time to go out, Drake...
Okay, now at that point, that's just... my bad, Mike, my bad. That is just unnecessary. Now Drake, Drake, you know I love you, bro. I love you, bro. And the house clearly is definitely goals. But I'm gonna have to call it. I'm gonna have to call bullshit when I see it, bro. Why do you have a singing toilet? Why? Why do you have a singing toilet, Drake? Why? They already have toilets that shoot water up your booty to clean your shit. They got toilets that massage your butt, warm the seat up, washes your booty basically. There's all that. Why must you have a toilet that sings? At that point you're just flexing money just to flex it, bro. You're just flexing money just to flex it. Cause why would you need a toilet that sings? Why? And who do you have singing? Sade? Erykah Badu? Aaliyah? I love those women. I do. I love their music. You probably have some SWV, some other, Escape or some other R&B group in there. Who knows? I love listening to their music. But not while I'm shitting. You think I honestly want to hear Beyonce? Or even you? Let's say you singing. Bro, I don't want to hear... I love Drake to death. I listen to Drake anywhere. But other than the toilet. I'm not trying to hear Drake while I'm taking while I'm taking a boo boo. I'm sorry. That just feels weird to me. That feels weird to me. Why would I want to hear any kind of music? Why would I want to hear any kind of music while I'm taking the shit? Please explain to me. It's not gonna make the shit much better. It has to be silent for me. I don't know. Maybe to some other people, maybe. I don't know why you need a singing toilet. I'm just confused. I don't want to hear Marvin's Room while I'm in my bathroom. When a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world. It's gonna be the end of the world for my, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear Western Roads flows while I'm taking a shit, because the only thing that's gonna be flowing Western is my shit.
Has a 10-car garage waiting for him where he stores all of
Started from the bottom. It's going to end up in the bottom of the toilet.
his expensive vehicles. But we'll talk more about his car collection a little bit later.
Tootsie Slide. What is
It's hard
that?
to believe that all this luxury is in only one of Drake's properties. The star also owns 3 homes in Hidden Hills, California, a luxury neighborhood that's also home to a few of the Kardashians. The first is
Wait, why do you have... Now I'm about to get pissed off, bro. Now I'm about to get pissed off, bro. Now I'm about to get angry. Now I'm about to get angry. That doesn't even seem logical. I don't even feel like that's really... That's real. Why do you have 3 mansions on top of $100 million mansion? Oh, my bad. $150 million mansion. Why do you have an $150 million mansion on top of 3 other mansions that you own in Beverly Hills, which are probably, what, 20 million each? This man probably got almost $500 million worth of property. Why do you have 3? Why do you own 3 homes in Los Angeles as well as 1 in Toronto? I can get why you would have 1 mansion probably in Los Angeles, because that's probably where that's mostly where all businesses really, like, that's where most of all businesses is really done, you know? Because I know Abel, aka The Weeknd, has a house in the hills, clearly. And I don't know, I'm not sure. Hopefully they do one for Abel too, but I think he has a home in Toronto as well. But I know for sure he has a house in the hills. I would argue to say y'all probably damn near make around the same amount of money. I would say, I don't know. Maybe Drake's a little bit richer. I don't know. Hey, who knows? Who knows? They're probably the same, because you know Abel make a shitload of money. He made a shitload of money, bro. I love Abel too, but why do you have 3 homes though? On top of why do you have 4 homes? Drake, let me get in one of those homes, bro. Let me have one of those homes. You don't need 3. Realistically, you only need 2. The one that you built and just 1 home in LA. What do you need 3 for? I'm pretty sure the one that you have, I'm pretty sure they all have studios in them as well. All got pools. What? Get out my way. I'm talking to my mic. I'm pretty sure that you have studios and pools and all of them. But why do you need 3? I don't know. I'm not rich, so I'm not rich, so I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't understand why you would. You know, I feel like you could put your money into more. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe he's into real estate, and that's probably why he has 3 properties, because he could probably flip 2 of those houses and make a lot of more money. Actually, on second thought, now that I think about it, you know what, Drake? Exclude everything that I just said. I'm sorry, I didn't really think about it. Sorry. I'm sorry I snapped out. But I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I love you, bro.
This is a $4.5 million, 2,449
Oh, that's not that
square
bad.
foot ranch. Drake bought the 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms property with the intention of pairing it with some other nearby homes to form an estate. In 2012, he bought a $7.7 million
okay.
home nearby, and
See?
then a 1950s-style ranch for $2.8 million.
Okay.
Drake, who just seems to love naming his properties, calls this one the Yolo Estate. The pride and joy of
Not
this
anymore.
trio of properties is the $7.7 million home that Drake bought because it reminded him of the Playboy Mansion. It's because of this epic pool, complete with a waterfall and a grotto. The home
You know what?
also
Now it
has
makes more
tons of
sense that he has
activities,
3.
like
Okay.
a home gym, tennis court, movie theater, and game room. Do you prefer Drake's LA estate to his Toronto digs? Drop your
No.
thoughts in the comments below.
I definitely like the Toronto one
Drake's
better.
a fan of luxury transport, but he's not always speeding around in sports cars. Instead, his favorite mode of transportation is his $185 million custom private plane. The Boeing 767-300F was recently given a...
I know I'm pausing a lot, but like, bro, you gotta understand, like, this is big money, bro. This is big money. Like, hopefully we all can achieve this type of success in the future. I know I hope I can. I mean, for me, money is not everything, but golly, bro. Golly, man. It wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad, bro. It wouldn't be bad. This man has a $185 million jet. That costs more than your house, bruh. That costs more than all 3 of his houses combined. I mean, all 4 of his houses combined. Now I know you too damn rich, bro. Now I know you too damn rich. I still love you though, but you too damn rich, bro. $185 million mansion? Seriously, Drake? I mean, not mansion, private plane? The PJ? What do you need a private plane for? What do you need a private jet for? No, not, better yet, why do you need to own a private jet? That's my real thing. Why do you need to own a private jet? I can understand why you would want a private jet, like to rent. You know, like how most rappers do it. They just rent their private jet, so they don't have to fly commercial. So you know they can get to wherever they need to go specifically. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to wait in American Airlines or some other bullshit and fucking on a private jet you can do whatever you want on a private jet. You know what I'm saying? Travis Scott, love Travis Scott too. I love Travis Scott. Got a private jet. I don't think he owns it. He probably do. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He got a private jet. Riding it. It makes sense for Travis Scott to have a private jet. You know what I'm saying? Some of these other, rappers that are not like, I feel like if you don't at least make like 10 million at least. I don't know how much Drake makes in a year, but if you don't make at least like 10 million or at least like 2 million, it would be wise not to, try to invest into a private jet. Or I mean, it'll be easier to ride a private jet, I guess, if you have like more than $2 million. If you accumulate more than $2 million a year. I don't know how much these rappers be making a year. A lot of them just be fake flexing, bro. They be fake flexing. I'm not gonna name them. Y'all know who they are. It'd be 90% of them. I ain't gonna cap. It'd be 90% of them. But you gotta look good on Instagram. Because in turn, you look good on you fake that you just like you fake having shit. In turn, will make people think that you actually have it, which in turn would believe you, which in turn they will probably buy more shit from you, which in turn will lead ultimately to you actually owning the thing that you were capping about the first time. Sometimes cap works, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes capping done properly works to the point where you will actually own the thing that you're capping about. Keep that in mind.
A makeover by Louis Vuitton designer Virgil Abloh, and now rocks
Shout out
a blue
Virgil.
exterior with painted clouds. When it comes to cars, though, Drake is a collector. No wonder he needs so much room in his garage. One of his most impressive vehicles is a rare Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir for $3.4 million.
Lil Uzi got a Bugatti too. I don't really like Bugatti though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like Bugattis, bro. I understand they're very cool. The only Bugatti that I really like is probably a hell of expensive. He probably got it too. I don't think it's this same one. It's expensive. It's more expensive than that. But he probably has it too. I don't know. Shit, he got four houses. He got a private jet. Fucking $185 million. Never seen that a day in my life. But you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, but still, to me, I really don't like Bugattis, bro. I don't really like Bugattis. I feel like they just more. I wouldn't say necessarily hype. I just don't like
$1 million. Only 12 were ever built. Rare vehicles seems to be a pretty big theme in Drake's car collection. He also has a Mercedes Maybach G650, of which only 99 were ever made. Drake is the only person to own one in all of North America.
Oh my God.
He also managed to get his hands on a rare Mercedes Pullman worth $600,000. And he owns the very last Maybach 62S Landaulet that was ever built. This particular collector's car is estimated to have cost the singer over $1 million. Drake also has a few more practical cars that he's been seen rolling around in. One of his favorites might be his Ferrari LaFerrari, which he purchased for over $1 million.
The yellow one?
Another is his Lamborghini Aventador, which cost $400,000 and is estimated to have a top speed of
every rapper has
miles
at
an
least
hour.
an Aventador.
The rapper also has a DeVille 16 worth $2.2 million.
What? Now, before he even says it, I heard about this car about like 2 years ago. Shout out to my homie that first um, introduced me to that showed me that car. There was only like probably 2 made in the world at the time. It was supposed to have it's basically a jet on wheels. It's basically a jet on wheels. It has a crazy amount of horsepower. A crazy amount of horsepower. Mind you, the time that I seen it, like the first inclination of the Devlin 16, like I said, there is only 2 made. One was the concept, and one was the owners, which was even partially done. How in the this? I think I think the people who made it they're from Saudi Arabia. I think. How in the hell did Drake get his hands on this car? I'm confused.
$2 million, a Rolls-Royce Dawn worth $400,000, and a few other classic luxury vehicles. His garage also contains a Lamborghini Gallardo, a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, a Bentley Continental GTC, and a McLaren 675 LT. Oof, that's a lot of cars to have to choose between every day. Which of Drake's many vehicles do you want to drive the most? Let us know in the comments. If there's anything Drake loves as much as collecting cars, it's collecting shoes, watches, and clothing. Drake's fashion sense has cost the singer millions in his unique and trendy pieces. One of the standouts is his $750,000 Richard Mille watch. Backstage at the O2 Arena in 2019, he showed off his luxury watch and the rest of his outfit, including an $11,000 Brioni jacket, a Tom Ford outfit worth $18 grand, and a custom diamond chain worth $200,000. The basketball fan also has been spotted at Raptors games with a $600,000 Patek Philippe watch and a custom Raptors championship ring. The rare rose gold watch is made with a total of 1,343 diamonds. Drake also has a thing for shoes and handbags. You've definitely seen the rapper rocking classic and rare kicks, like the not-yet-released Air Jordan 1 High OG Dior sneakers
I mean, Drake, why am
that
I
he showed
surprised?
off in a sneak peek of his closet. But these $2,000 shoes aren't even the star of the show. He also has a pair of bright yellow Jordan 5 retro.
Oh my god. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really a big fan of Jordan shoes, like the Jordan shoes. I used to be back in the day, as a little kid. Clearly, I mean, obviously, I could never really afford them. But this shoe, I could say, like, I'm not saying I'm how do I word this? I do like Jordans, but would I wear them now? No. Except for a certain amount of shoes. I feel like a certain amount of as far as the OGs would go. I really like 5 through 12. I like those shoes. The Jordan 1s, I know a lot of people like them. I don't really like them. They look, I wouldn't say they necessarily look weird on me because I never owned a pair, but I just don't like. I don't know. I just don't like them. I never owned them, so I didn't like how they look. And like the 2s, they look ugly to me. And 3, you know what I'm saying? The 3, like the 1 through 4, I don't really, I didn't really particularly care to like. I really like the 5s. I like the 5s. I like the 6. I like the 7s. I really like the 8s too. I kind of like the 9s. I really wasn't big with the 10s, bro. And obviously the Jordan 11s. I really like the 11s too. But other than that, like all the other shoes, of Jordan shoes, I feel like they just ugly to me. And that's just my personal opinion. But I really wanted a pair of these, the Tokyo ones, because I know these are hella rare. Those, the Quake 45s, the green ones, the white and green ones, and the white, black, and green ones, and the black, green ones. I want a pair of those too. And the Raging Bulls, I think they're the all red ones. I wanted those three in particular. Those are the shoes that I really, out of all the Jordan collections, I really wanted those 3 pair of shoes. Other than probably the Raptor 7s, but bro, I love these shoes. I really like the 5s too, because I really like how they look, like the silhouette, dude. They kind of remind me of like half cabs in a way, not really, but like they kind of like the toe box area look like it kind of reminds me of a half cab, and I really liked half cabs as growing up, because those, obviously I could afford those because they were like fucking like $45 or some shit like that. But I really like how they looked, and they kind of look kind of similar to that. But I do like the 5s a lot, and I definitely, if I end up making a sneaker collection or starting a sneaker collection, I don't think I ever, because I don't really care for sneakers. Like the only sneakers that I probably be in my sneaker collection are either going to be Nikes, New Balances, even though I know a lot of people say New Balances are white people shoes. I love New Balances. That's what I grew up wearing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was poor. You know what I'm saying? So Nike, but Nike New Balances. Yeah, y'all sleeping on New Balances too. Nike New Balances and probably some like sandals, slides. I am a big proprietor of slides. I love slides. Even though I only own one pair of slides, you know, back in the day as a little kid, I was slide kid. I was a slide kid, bro. All I wear is slides, bro. And now they coming back in style. Now niggas want to start rocking slides. Like, bro, come on, bro. We've been doing that. But I really want these. I really wanted a pair of these, bro. These are rare as hell, too.
Tokyo T23 kicks, which would sell for over $5,000 today. Drake also has an impressive
if I had money like that,
vintage Nike shoes, honoring the late and great Kobe Bryant. In total, experts estimate his collection to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. But Drake also likes collecting Hermes bags. These expensive bags aren't for him. He's actually been collecting them for years as a gift to his future wife. One of his most expensive...
Bro, imagine... imagine becoming Drake's wife. And, imagine becoming Drake's wife. And you have unlimited amount of bags. I can understand, like, bro, I don't know. I mean, Drake is low-key, Drake is smart because he wouldn't have to, even though he can afford it, he doesn't have to get her really a gift. You know what I'm saying? Think of the perks of becoming Drake's wife. You automatically have your stock automatically went all the way up. It went up like 300% at least. You already are entitled and enlisted to having very rare and expensive purses and bags already. If you're into that type of thing, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's, every female is different. But you know for sure that you already have bags that all your best friends, they can never get. You know what I'm saying? And you could probably give some of those bags to your mom or, cousins or whatever. Or you automatically have a one-up on everybody already as it is. You get to live in a $150 mansion. You probably get, like, bro, you wouldn't have to do anything. As Drake's wife, if you were Drake's wife, you literally don't have to do anything if you don't want to. Now, if you do, I mean, that's on you, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to do anything. You don't. Drake already got you covered. You know what I'm saying? As most couples, you know what I'm saying, when y'all get married, it's going to be a struggle. You're going to have to end up finding a house. If you have a kid, you know what I'm saying, going to have to find a house big enough to have both the kid and y'all be able to sustain in, you know what I'm saying, buy groceries, worry about bills, all that. No, as Drake's wife, all you have to do is be Drake's wife. You don't have to worry about getting groceries. You don't have to worry about clothes, or shoes, or purses, or stylists, or as in my other video, fashionistas. Because that's all built into the plan. It's already built into your plan. You don't have to worry about money. Hell, you might not even have to worry about a kid because he already has a kid with another female. Hell, he probably doesn't want to have another kid. You're really in the bag then. You're really, like, honestly, you're really in the bag. Now you don't even have to worry about having a kid. All you have to do is be Drake's wife. Bro. The lucky lady, I hope the lucky lady that Drake ends up picking as his wife, don't take that and just, like, be humble. That's basically all I'm saying. Be humble.
Expensive pieces is a Hermes Himalaya Birkin valued between $100,000 and $400,000 US.
Why are they so
Drake
expensive?
does a lot more than just music to be able to afford this kind of luxurious
Well, clearly, obviously.
living. For starters, he co-owns OVO, October's Very Own, which is a company that encompasses his record label, clothing line, and
Why they
radio
show Kanye?
station. In 2019, he made about $50 million in profit off of his clothing line alone. Drake is also an ambassador for his favorite sports team, the NBA's Toronto Raptors. He started the massively popular We the North campaign in partnership with the team. He's even hinted at his desire to buy the team one day, which seems 100% possible as the rapper continues to grow his fortune. But Drake doesn't keep every...
Honestly, if Drake buys the Raptors, they still gonna be trash. But they're still gonna be trash. But I guarantee you, they're gonna be the most swaggiest, most cleanest team in all of sports history. And depending on when he buys it, he might end up becoming the first black owner of a sports business. And that on that note, you got to put him in the history books. You have to. As much as, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. If Drake and LeBron are not in the history books within the next 20 to 30 years, I'm not saying put him in the history books now, obviously, clearly, because his career is still thriving. But Drake's career and life, you have to put him in the history books, bro. They already gonna put Obama in the history books. For sure, 100%. They better. Along with, Trump and shit, being all this shit. But Drake has to be in the history books, bro. He has to be. If he ends up if he ends up owning the Toronto Raptors, due to my knowledge, and I think this is true, depending on, if just in case, if somebody else does it, I heard Diddy wanted to buy a team, I think, Jay-Z, and I think Rick Ross. I think those are the only other three. Only other three people that I know that are people of color or black people that are trying to invest into buying a team. I think Meek Mill too. I'm not sure. Realistically, to keep it 100 with you, not even on no racial shit. Realistically, I feel like Drake is probably the most realistic black person to get a team as of now, because Toronto, I feel like Toronto, it'll be way easier for Drake to buy a Toronto team versus a black man trying to buy a team in America owned by all these white people. I know I try to make it a racial thing, but let's keep it 100, bro. Let's keep it 100. Y'all really think? I don't even think they'd be having Toronto in board meetings anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they'd be having Toronto, any kind of Toronto affiliate in board meetings, because they're tech. At one point in time in the NBA, they were considered the international team, not even a part of the NBA, the regular NBA. There was the NBA, and then there was the Toronto Raptors, which they were considered an international team that would occasionally play, in the NBA here and then. You know what I'm saying? And it's not no slight or anything, but I'm just saying, realistically, I feel like Drake has the best chance to owning a team, not money wise, because clearly Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Diddy and Jay-Z, they have the money to be able to buy a team. But there's more factors into just buying a team than money. They all have the money to get it. Let's not get it twisted. They all have the money to get it. It's more so the other factors that come with the team, the other real issues that come with a team, hence they skin color. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep it 100. And they're not ready for a black man to have that type of power, in my opinion. I feel like Toronto is very progressive when it comes to that. So I feel like Drake would probably be, if not the first, one of the first. One of the first, not only rappers, but first black men to own a sports franchise. And now and when that happens, I guarantee you that's gonna open the floodgates, and then everybody's gonna want to try to. Because let's be honest. You don't think your favorite rapper, not even your favorite rapper, but the top rappers or entertainment business people of color, or other people that are not people of color, but like we're gonna focus on people of color. You don't think the top people of like the people of color, like the Drakes, like J. Cole, you don't think J. Cole doesn't have the money to be able to afford a basketball team or a football team? If he really wanted to, like, let's be honest, like if they really wanted to, you don't think they have to, like, bro, I guarantee you Rick Ross has the money to own a football I think was it a football team or a basketball team? I'm not sure. They have the money to afford it. I know it's hell of expensive, but I know for sure Diddy and Jay-Z have the money to afford a basketball team or a football team. I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact that they have the money to do it. But like I said, we live in America. I doubt it that it's going to be very easy for either of them to be able to get a basketball team due to other circumstances that is limiting them to getting a basketball or football team that they want. I don't feel like it's the same way in Toronto, in my opinion. I know they're all under the same organization, but I feel like, to me personally, at the end of the day, even though it's an organization thing, like they're all like they're in like a big ass group. At the end of the day, it's the franchise's decision for them to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Drake has not only enough clout, but he has enough star power and enough of an ability to persuade the board of the Toronto Raptors or whatever to be like, hey, I got the money. I have the money to buy these. I have the money to buy y'all. I have the money to buy y'all and own y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me do it. And I'm talking about owner. Like, he's the owner. Is Michael Jordan the owner of the not the Bobcats? Is Michael Jordan the owner of the Charlotte Hornets? I don't think he is he? Because if he isn't, then my whole thing was all wrong. But I don't. He's not the owner. Like he's not the owner or CEO. Ain't he like whatchamacallit? I can't think of the name. But I know he not the owner, is he? He's not the owner. I'll have to see later. But I'm pretty sure he's not the owner of them. So that's gonna be
a bit of money for himself. After all, he started at the bottom. His passion for sports has led him to donate $3 million in partnership with the Raptors to Toronto and Canadian basketball teams in order to make playing more affordable. And you cannot forget the $1 million that he gave away to fans during the filming of the God's Plan music video. The $1 million in cash was supposed to be the budget for the video, but Drake had better ideas of how it could be spent. Drake has the money to...
Now I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That was a tax write-off. Drake knew what Drake knew what he was doing. I mean, even though it was out of a kind of like the kindness of his heart, yes, it was a tax write-off. Let's keep it 100. Not taking away anything that Drake does, because anything Drake does is obviously God status. But let's keep it 100. It was a tax write-off.
Spare, since he reportedly makes up to $2 million per night while on tour. His fortune has convinced him to start branching out on other investments. Recently, he became an investor in the tech company Omni. Even though Drake will probably continue to invest in the future, his goal has always been to build his own empire. He even has his own luxury line of champagne called Mod Selection, which costs between $300 and $400 a bottle. Let us know in the comments if there's anything in particular you would love to see Drake get in on next. Drake does have a brand new venture, the likes of which he's never done before. He's become a father. His son Adonis was just recently introduced to the world after rapper Pusha T let it slip that Drake really did have a kid. And Adonis is definitely growing up to love the finer things in life. Can you blame him when his father's house looks like something out of a fairy tale? In a rare sneak peek into his son's life, Drake and Sophie shared some photos of Adonis's lavish second birthday party. They decked out the rapper's home with gold balloons and lots of decorations featuring what seemed to be Adonis's favorite character, Cookie Monster. We've also got a sneak peek at Adonis's love for art and the mini luxury car that he loves to drive around in. It seems like Drake really is following his motto of family over everything. So what do you think of Drake's luxurious lifestyle? What moves will the rapper make next? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget...
Shout out to the richest. This was... man, this was motivational as hell. This was motivational as hell. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe for some more to be notified, you know, when I upload some videos, you know what I'm saying? This is damn near... I'll have a lot of editing to do. As of this recording, it's damn near been an hour. So, for a 10-minute video. I had a lot of things to say, bro. I had a lot of things to say. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later. And,